Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? What up? What up? It's your girl V-Henny, man. Can I get a year? Y'all already know the vibes, man. Welcome to the Artistry, where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday life. What up, Miss Jade? How we doing? How we feeling today?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Today, it's going to be a full house. We have Faulty Uncommon. They're going to stop by, politic with us for a little bit. And then we got the dark-skinned man with the forever tan, Mr. Kertasy himself. He will be speaking with us and performing his single, Tik Tok Shake. Shake, shake. I like that song. What up, guys? What's up? How you guys doing? Drop a comment. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I'm feeling super. I'm excited. I'm amped up right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Nah. Alright. Yo. Oh. Before we get into anything, we do have a showcase on the 29th. Street secret location. Dun 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 dun. It's in Brooklyn though. Isn't like Brooklyn has that one of the highest cases and fucking.
I mean, I was at some point.
I think it's Brooklyn and the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's like they either have the highest cases of corona or motherfucking the violence is going up like crazy out there too. It's like little Chicago, I'm told. But as far as what's going on, two things. Cardi and Meg the Stallion. What is it? WAP?
WAP.
WAP. You hear me? WAP. WAP. WAP.
Mm-hmm. The kids call it WAP.
Yeah, WAP. The kids call it WAP. Fucking the acronyms and shit. Wet ass pussy. That's what it stands for. You know that, right?
Oh, okay. Because I was like, excuse me?
She was like, who the fuck you talking to like that? Look at if only you can see her facial expression right now. Yeah, don't give me that bullshit.
I'm smiling.
Wet ass pussy. WAP. Yo. Watching that video, the visuals is actually not bad.
I bet it wasn't. Tell me about it.
I actually enjoy the visuals. The song in itself, trash. I didn't care for it. I was just like, I was even okay with the whole Kylie Jenner being there.
Of course you were.
I wasn't complaining. But I'm like, listening to the track, I only heard it once because I put a post out there on Facebook and I had motherfuckers talking about they heard it like 3 times just to like analyze the lyrics. I was like, no, just once. That's all, I couldn't do more than that. So listening to that, all I can think of was this song is an only fan anthem. That's what it is. Like listening to the lyrics, I'm like, this is the anthem for like what is it? OnlyFans, right? OnlyFans page. Mm-hmm. That's basically what it is.
Why you say that?
Because how, let's keep it a buck. I mean, at the end of the day, people was like, some people were like, Meg went hard. Me personally, I think the only thing that stood out to me was that she said she likes getting her ass eaten. And I was just like, WAP? No, I was just like, she said that. And I was just like, okay. Cardi was more, I feel like Cardi was a little bit more explicit with the details on what she, how.
Oh, yeah.
She likes, certain things.
She was talking about Big Mac truck.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, you need to park it in this, this little garage. I was like, okay. So, to be honest, for me, I was just like, it was nothing too exciting for me personally. But then it can be that, right, literally just before watching that video, we was watching Black is King.
Yeah.
So Black is King kept me like eyes wide open, to go to WAP.
Yeah.
So that's probably was like, for me, it was just like, nah, it wasn't all that. Drop a comment, let me know. I know some people were like, yo, that shit was fire. Cardi did her thing. This is what I'm seeing on social media. And I'm just wondering, like, what the fuck?
I haven't seen that. I've seen mad females talking about it was trash. Video was good.
I saw a few females talking about that shit visuals was good.
But
Just the song
is trash.
overall is trash.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, it is what it is. I mean, like, what are you expecting? For me, honestly, like, I think there was like a senator. He accidentally watched the video.
How do you accidentally watch a video?
He accidentally watched the video. He's like, watching this video clearly shows you that these are women who had they don't have God in their life, and they grew up with no father figure. All I want to say is suck my dick.
Completely missing the fact that Meg is about to graduate as a college graduate.
Completely
missing their career and everything.
Don't take away their career driven, how they're driven, how they accomplished a lot. Another thing is this. Let's keep it a buck. As a parent, if you're a parent, you shouldn't be, it's your job to be a parent and to restrict, if you want to restrict your child to watch a video like this. This is not the first time there's been a video like this. And let's keep it a buck. I mean, it's been in many different genres. But this senator, to make this comment, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Suck my dick. Again, let's go back into this. And you don't, like, he brings up, like, religion. And I'm just like, again, let's when you guys stop touching little kids and, that whole pedophilia situation, then, and you guys are not sinning, then you can't talk shit. Like, that's how I feel. Maybe I'm just talking shit. I'm trying not to be emotional when it comes to shit like that. So, but speaking of spirituality, Black is King. What are your thoughts?
I thought that it was beautifully executed.
Yes.
I think that the blend of visuals, the fact that it was a visual album, yet every song was playing, back to back with still having a storyline. Mm-hmm. It being so factual.
It was so factual.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that I was surprised about because she was so open about her spirituality. And it's like, if you know, you know.
Yeah, because that's what, exactly. Because if you know, you know. Yo, that video, I love the fact that I knew, like, yeah. And because of the video, I mean, I've been learning more and more each day, but the video intrigued me even more to, like, do more research. Watching the video made me realize how much I do know. I was proud of myself. Mm-hmm. The hidden messages inside there, like, the colors overall, the colors were amazing. It was, for me, again, it was executed very well. Is it demonic? Like, stop it. The fact of how, like you said, how factual she was with the origins of, what is it? Yoruba, right? Mm-hmm. Ifa. Mm-hmm. Was amazing. It was amazing. So many people can say so many things about it. But for me, to be honest, the way she was so open to it, as, like you said, as if you know, like, she has to be open. And she has to tell people who she is and what, what her religion. She has to. That's that's a given. There was just certain things that I questioned. I was like, like with the kid, which you was mentioning to me that it can maybe, like it symbolized certain things here and there. The rebirth, the yin and the yang, that was super dope. The message behind it, how we are celestial beings, that's something that, look it up. We are celestial beings having a human experience. Guys, this is literally facts. And you don't want to believe that, that's on you, But so with Jay-Z saying that, it was his vocals saying it, like he was, like I was just like, yo, bro, like it's so true with everything they're saying. Do I agree with their lifestyle, the certain sacrifices they had to make? That's crazy, because for me, like, I've been questioning myself, like, damn, the bigger you get, the bigger the sacrifices, right? And it's like, fuck, and there was a scene where she showed her sacrifices and to how she got to the glamour and the jewelry, and and I was just like, fuck, that's insane. It's like you're literally selling your soul in a sense. No matter what. It doesn't matter what religion you're in or who you believe in, like, again, the bigger you are, the bigger the sacrifice. And I believe in that because, shit, like, where I'm at in my life, I had to sacrifice my time, and for some that might not be so big, but that's fucking humongous, Like, the sacrifices you have to make to get to where you're at, it's fucking huge, So, like, do I agree in her lifestyle? I mean, it's not that, it's like, it's neither a yes or no. It's neither a right or wrong for what, like, how she got to where she, how they got to where they're at. For me, all I can say is the fact that I am aware of where they got to in their life. I am opened, my eyes are open to where, how far they gotten, I'm educated with that. So it was just like, oh shit, it just confirmed a lot, and I was just like, oh, I knew it. It's crazy because when K Guys was here, we was talking about it, but then we was like, yo, chill, we can't talk too much about it because it's in the industry. It is in the industry. It's in the, and I'm not just saying music industry, it's just overall, within this entertainment world. So, it's always good to educate yourself. Always be open to your surroundings, That's, that's how I look at things. But overall, I think the visual, this is the second time she done a visual album, right?
That I'm not sure.
Yeah, because it wasn't Lemonade was the first one.
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not really a follower of Beyonce.
I'm not really a Beehive either. However, I think this is her second visual album. I think also, like, the first time she made it known was Lemonade, right? I believe, right?
Yeah, so
she made it known about her religion.
She's always dropped little hints here and there, but I think Lemonade, she was the most flamboyant about it.
This when she dropped names.
Yeah.
When I heard Oshun, and I was like, oh no, we saying names?
Mm-hmm. It was just
you
great
calling
to
out
see
your
that.
gods?
It was great to see that because, I knew that she was in this religion.
Yeah.
Way before she even came out with this because of certain people that, deal with that. But it was just great to actually see that being confirmed, in public light, because this religion is so underground that it's actually beautiful the way she broadcasted it. It's still, like, again, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's right in your face, like she's literally screaming at you. But if you don't know, you just think, like,
you just think this shit is demonic. She worships the devil.
I hope not. I hope you're open-minded, and I hope that you respect everybody's beliefs.
No, there's not. Listen, there's a war right now. There's a spiritual warfare out there. I saw someone post on Instagram. I was like, stop. They said their post was saying what is it? Black is not king. Jesus is king. Jesus is your savior. And, their hashtag had Christianity, whatever.
And where is Jesus from? Where is his origin? And
I was just like, shut the fuck up. I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. What you mean? What? What are you people? Listen, when it comes to religion, I do not like getting too deep into that because I feel like when you speak about religion and politics, gotta be careful, because God forbid, so with me, I'm just like, look, shut the fuck up, right? Shut the fuck up. I'm not attacking. I'm not saying all Christians are this way, but again, if for those that do, have Jesus in their heart and soul, and Jesus is their savior, and for you to make a comment saying Jesus, black is not king, Jesus is your king. Understand that fucking term. You see, understand the actual term behind that. Again, as you mentioned, where Jesus is from. Look up the history. Yeah, like stop. Yeah. Stop. Before you make stupid comments or before you post things that makes no sense, know the history behind it. If you want to get into religion, we can. I'm not so savvy when it comes to, I do know my stuff. I went to Catholic school, and my mother did go to church and things like that. But as an adult, I chose more the spiritual route. I believe more in spirituality, Doesn't mean that I do not believe in God. Because I dated somebody before in my past, and they was just like, you worship the devil. And I was like, what? Like, just because you and I don't see, not even don't see, just because I don't fall into your religion patterns doesn't make me a devil worshiper. Like, it's crazy. Like, so this is why I don't like getting into religion, because I'm like, doesn't it state that thou shalt not judge? So why am I being judged? Like, it's enough that y'all motherfuckers judge me because I'm gay. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like, so, overall, just fucking fact checks before you fucking post something like that. Just.
I just feel like, fuck the fact check. Yeah, that's important, but it's just like, why can't you just let people be? Why does everybody have to be so like-minded? Why can't you just respect to disagree?
You do have to be around like-minded people, though.
Right, but that does not take away from the person and their beliefs.
No, it doesn't take away, but You're right. Why you can't let people be? You're not entitled. Remember, we live in a world where everybody has an opinion now. And it's a narcissistic world. It's a Me Too world. Yeah. It's a cancel culture world. You're not allowed to, whatever the fuck it is. You're not allowed to wash your ass unless you put motherfucking, I don't know, powder in the motherfucking tissue or some shit. Like, it's just, I feel like so many people have so many things to say.
That's fine, but it's just understand that everybody is coming from a different culture, and just by you saying that your culture is more important than the other is the problem. instead of just saying this is a cool video, but this doesn't align with my beliefs. Like, there's a big difference, you know?
No, there is. I agree with you. That's why I'm just like, yo, fact check before you make any. Because again, I'm not saying every Christian is this way. I met some cool ass Christians, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have been.
There is a handful.
Exactly. There is a handful where, you know.
It's a little culty.
So.
In my humble opinion.
Oh, shit. Yo, if they see the shit that we be doing sometimes. Yo. But overall, Blackest Came For Me was dope. I liked it. I enjoyed it. WAP, basuras, garbage. No, I don't care for it.
She don't care for it.
I don't. I mean, everybody's different. It's just that's an OnlyFans anthem. That's basically what it is. That's what it is. To be honest, it's a fucking OnlyFans anthem. Like, I'm sure that motherfucking politician who unexpectedly started watching the video, I'm sure he has a subscription. And he's probably in some sort of list of whatever, you know, because with these motherfuckers, like, they're quick to judge, but the motherfuckers either like the prosties, they love the prosties, or they part of our peoples. You know, like, so again, stop your shit, stop judging people, bro. You know, overall, those are two females who are entertainers, and that their music consists of them being explicit. You understand? So I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked about it. For me, it wasn't all that. I didn't care for it. Visuals was dope though. You know, I'm not gonna take that away. I don't care for Kylie being on the video. And people, yo, stop asking why she was on the video. Yo, I've been seeing that.
I mean, I was one of them because I was like, sis, what do you even... you don't belong.
I was like, really? I know you did. I was like, sis, really?
It's not even about the incident. I was just like, I didn't even know that
like
she was...
Like, Meg was really twerking with her fucking foot injured, huh?
I didn't know that. I didn't know they were friends. Like,
yeah, they were friends before that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just thought they were two completely different worlds meshing, and it just didn't make sense.
No, so... They filmed this video before everything happened.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I know that, but people were asking, like, like, people was just like, oh, but you could film videos like 2 days before, you know. And I'm like, bro, those are low budget films or like videos, you know, like we're talking about mainstream artists. Like, usually it's like they have to film these videos like weeks beforehand. I know this because I know a few directors who's done mainstream, you know, editing, and they were ADs or whatever, you know, and it's a lot of work. So they have to do this beforehand. So that's your answer. Like that was filmed before the shooting, you know.
The little shooting.
The little shooting, because, you know, we're fucking talking. Pew, pew, pew. Yo, but we're going to take a music break. I'm going to come back with Faulty Uncommon. And after them, we have Kertasy himself. He's going to be rocking out with us as well. So, guys, if you can, please subscribe, comment, like, and just, you know, show that support. Also, check out the merch. Higher Vibration. The link will be in the details, in the description box. You know, show the support. You know, we got the mask, we got shirts, the artistry, you know, all that info. I mean, you know, just support the movement, man. I appreciate you guys all, and we'll be back. You dig?
I walk in the spot, zip, the sound of they lips. Niggas ain't really on shit. I'm up in the VIP, grip, pull on my hip. Niggas don't wanna get hit. Got off my ass and got me a bag. I know you wishing that you did the same. Show a little cash, I'm not tryna brag. Show a nigga, I'm not in it for fame. I hop on the track, don't follow directions. Ain't no one stopping this motherfucking train. I be like, move, bitch, move, bitch, get out the way. Think when I'm coming to play. Only fuck with big dogs, we ain't fucking no strays. We take a trip on the end to stay. Ain't fucking you, nigga, this pussy no trade. Said you got money, nigga, show that. We in a strip club, nigga, throw that. Got on my Timbs, nigga, hold that. Still storming bitches out, and you know that. Shit out the Ville, I'm a big deal. Project, baby, no Kodak. I'm aggressive, baby, you know that. I'ma bag me a nigga where your phone at. If I say fuck you, I meant that little nigga. Bringing my friends with your friends, that little nigga. Riding the Benz with that Benz, that little nigga. Pocket and watch how you spin that little nigga. If I say fuck you, I meant that little nigga. Bringing my friends with your friends, that little nigga. Riding the Benz with that Benz, that little nigga. Pocket and watch how you spin that little nigga. If I say fuck you, I meant that. Ain't playing with feelings for kickbacks. All my niggas, they shoved up like pimp ads. If you wearing those khakis, we wear plaids. If I say fuck you, I meant that little nigga. Bringing my friends with your friends, that little nigga. Riding the Benz with that Benz, that little nigga. Pocket and watch how you spin that little nigga. Quick to finesse niggas, then I give them back. That's right, when no strings attached. I arguing over no dick when that nigga ain't even get the clap. Lining that nigga right up like a ball, but if he don't act right, I play with his father. Took all his chicken, he felt like a farmer. Told that little nigga I'm his motherfucking karma. I see you pocket watching why this money dropping. Little bitch, you offending me. I'm not with the shit you popping. We could get it boxing, you get hit like a enemy. Bitch, I'm a pro when it come to finesse. I like playing games like it's Russian roulette. Never been a bitch that I seen as a threat. Shit, I might just go sell me some bread. If I say fuck you, I meant that little nigga. Bringing my friends with your friends, that little nigga. Riding the Benz with that Benz, that little nigga. Pocket and watch how you spin that little nigga. If I say fuck you, I meant that little nigga. Bringing my friends with your friends, that little nigga. Riding the Benz with that Benz, that little nigga. Pocket and watch how you spin that little nigga. If I say fuck you, I meant that. Ain't playing with feelings for kickbacks. All my niggas, they shoved up like pimp ads. If you wearing those khakis, we wear plaids. If I say fuck you, I meant that little nigga. Bringing my friends with your friends, that little nigga. Riding the Benz with that Benz, that little nigga. Pocket and watch how you spin that little nigga.
Sweat on demand.
Yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat. What else? Yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat. What else? Yeah. I think they upset, we been signing more checks. And they just been declining, they been stacking more debt. I love the sound of money counting, shit feel better than sex. You ain't grinding, you ain't got it, nigga, what you expect? Ay, you need less hate, we know your flex fake. Let's get this shit straight, I'm taking big risks, cause I need big bank. They making wish lists, we only list rates. They try to hide, they try to slide, but they can't dodge the real. Won't never lie, won't never cry, I'll never miss a meal. I'm on my next plate, hustle running through my body, check my x-ray. I swear this shit don't move without me, yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat. What else? Yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat. What else? Yeah. My niggas up next, hundreds, bitch, we obsessed. And that's enough flex, you ain't made enough yet, ayy. Turn into a victim, acting like a suspect. Bitch, we too official, yeah, my hustle complex. See, they won't catch me, these niggas antique. We know they not street, watching the snakes creep, watching the fake weep. But I won't never snooze, and bitch, I can't sleep. They try to lie, they idolizing everything we do. And I ain't mad, I hope the outcome is the same for you. I'm on my next feast, we do this shit and do it proper, bitch, that's technique. Cause ballin', that's the only option, yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat. What else? Yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat. What else? Yeah.
that I told. Diamonds on me, now she taking it all. Being shorty like 2 peas in a pod. I was drunk while she high off the bar. Hit it one, thought she falling in love. Getting money like I'm selling the drug. Hit it one, thought she falling in love. Getting money like I'm selling the drugs. Saying you must be playing, yeah. I'ma hop in the spaceship, we see a chain, we finna take it, yeah. Cause we be on the gang, you stay in your lane, you just be hating. Fighting my demon, heart started racing. To believe it, I'm all about me, cause bitch I'm conceited. She fuck with a real one, let them know. My heart started healing, we finna grow. Stacking the money means I gotta go. Catch us some feelings, we finna blow. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low.
They started scheming and I started squeezing. 45 hit him and he started bleeding. My body different, it changed with the season. My bitches conceited with couple of reasons. Oh, I fucked her right after my show, but nobody knows. Oh, I gotta stay on my toes, can't play this bitch close. I cannot play it close, no. Stuck in my player ways too long. I drop a check in the bank and I'm gone. Sorry I couldn't stay too long. Shawty, I'm pulling up on you, just tell me yeah if you want. I don't give a fuck if you live in Dublin. Brand new money on a brand new tone.
She fuck with a real one, let them know. My heart started healing, we finna grow. Stacking the money means I gotta go. Catching some feelings, we finna blow. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. 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 She fuck with a real one, let them know. My heart started healing, we finna grow. Stacking the money means I gotta go. Catching some feelings, we finna blow. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low.
Yo, what's good? We back in the building. It's your girl V-Henny, and we have Faulty Uncommon in the building. How you guys feeling?
Good.
Nah, y'all energy gotta pick up. I know y'all did a long drive. You know, but I just want to say honestly, thank you for taking the time, being here. I know you guys take your craft super serious, so it means a lot. You understand? Thank you again for being here. You know,
You're welcome.
especially
Thank
during
you.
this pandemic and we're not 6 feet apart and all that. You understand?
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate that.
Nah, definitely. You know, all you guys, those that don't know who you are, if you can just briefly explain your names and what exactly is the group, consist of.
I go by the name Yo Hawk. We all Faulty Uncommon. We a group of diverse artists, which make we kind of expand in any form of entertainment as far as like different genres. Not only hip hop but also reggae, soul music, pop. Basically everything.
Lou got the juice by being Lou. Basically what he said. Literally.
I go by the name Juice XX. The X is silent because you're going to give me 2 kisses after you hear me sing.
My name's Scotch, like the tape or the liquor. That's it.
Nah, man. So you guys originally started in 2015, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you, Juice. How does it feel being a female working, alongside with just nothing but men?
Honestly, I would say it feels pretty regular. It also feels good because I grew up with them. They, I don't have any big brothers, so they kind of like my big brothers. They take care of me, and with the music involved, it's like because they're guys, it's like it makes me wanna go harder, because I get to hear them or their different flows and stuff. So I extra gotta be like, how can I like compliment that and like he's the metaphors and everything. I was like, all right, I gotta want a song with him. Let me use my brain a little bit more. But yeah, it's just
that's dope. I mean,
it's cool though.
Those are your big brothers right there, huh?
Yeah.
Like working as a group, for you guys. Me personally, I've never been in a group. I used to do music back then, so I feel like being in a group is more challenging. The reason why, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is I just feel like because you guys all have to be on the same page when it comes to a project. Have you guys like usually are on on the same patterns and page with everything, or like how exactly do you guys execute a single? Let's just say.
I mean, in most cases, we usually, because literally we all grew up together. So it's like we into the same things. We always on the same type of time. And of course, you're going to have your timing differentials and everything like that. But it's nothing that we can't handle. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody got their own thing that they doing also. You understand what I'm saying? We just doing this as a family. You know what I'm saying? If we're not working together, well, I work by yourself and we all can work together stronger. You understand?
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. So you guys also do your own projects, like have your own things going on as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
What
is it like? What do you guys have separately?
I do reggae and dancehall music mostly. I rap too. I started off rapping because of him. Basically, he started this whole thing.
Really?
He started rapping before everybody. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Then me and him got really close. He met her in McDonald's.
First
And
job,
then I met her like a couple months later.
Okay.
And then we just bonded from there, and we just came together, started rapping, started singing, and we became 40 Uncommon.
Straight organic.
We definitely have our own unique thing separately too, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't sing. She's an amazing singer. He could rap his ass off. He could sing a little bit too. He could rap his off. He could rap his ass off. He do the lit music, you know what I'm saying?
So wait, so I mean like, cause you're the mastermind to all of this.
I wouldn't say I'm the mastermind, but
but what made you be like, let's do something together?
Nah, I mean, it was just cause it was always my dream, so I want my friends to come on and support me and shit like that. But it was like really he just
I think she misinterpreted
what I said. He put it together, but we was doing it, but he just said, "Yo, let's organize it." You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Let's organize it. So that's he really the mastermind. I planted the seed. I guess he watered it.
Okay. So when I know you guys said like you guys got together in 2015, but when can you really say you guys took this seriously? Go ahead.
What birthed Faulty Uncommon was actually the passing of a mutual friend.
Okay.
And we were all at a function together, you know? And it kind of just, we all was like, oh, we're doing music. Because I think I was like singing separately away from them, and they were like kind of getting into their thing. And then, you know, we all just came together, and it was just like, you know, we should do this together, essentially. So that's the 2015 stamp. That's how we could always make sure that it's, you know, that's when we were born.
I'm sorry for that.
All good, you know.
All good.
Have you guys like, I mean, this is a mutual friend amongst all of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, have you guys, like, do you guys have a song? Because I feel like usually when, you know, you guys go like through something emotional, usually something is, you know, you pour your emotions out on a song or something. Do you guys have something in reference to that?
Yeah, he made a whole tape reference around that.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we have songs that we mentioned their names and like mentioned the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. When was the last time you guys I like to ask this question because I just like everybody has different answers to this. But when was the last time you guys did something for the first time?
That's a good one.
That's a great question.
Are you pertaining to just music, or you mean like?
I'm talking about overall in general. As long as it is a reference to your growth within yourself.
That's a great question.
Yo, you could say being consistent, like working out and shit. Like,
Right,
yeah.
Sure, yeah, that's something new. Yeah. During this whole quarantine situation, I started me and y'all started working out, but he started working out with us too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I started being more consistent as far as like almost an everyday basis. I never took working out serious before, but you know, I'm finally starting to see some sort of progress because I did lose 28 pounds. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like I had gained weight and then lost it back. I mean, I'm pretty skinny, but you know, I did.
Wow,
yeah, I mean, that's something new, and it's like, you know, you start to learn more about your body and yeah.
What about?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Something for the first time, I would say probably like extended isolation, but I'm sure this is the first time for everybody, like with the quarantine and everything like that. I really made it my business to like take advantage of, you know, kind of like going in and like, you know, being alone and stuff. So just like making my own personal development, like literally making that a priority and allowing myself to like be sat down and sat still. So I think this is like the first time I've actually allow myself to do, like, let it happen. You know what I mean? Because you want to do everything, but
you're
I was
constantly
like,
on the go, you know?
Right. So I think this was the first time that that was the first. That was the first.
I think it's hard. I'm not saying for you guys, but I know like for some it's hard to be on a standstill. For me, I guess I would say because I'm so used to going that sometimes when I'm on a standstill, I feel like everything is just quiet. In a sense, I don't know if that makes sense. And for me, it's just like too much quietness makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if you guys are like that, but
quiet is good. But I think like when you're not doing anything, it makes you kind of be like, am I being complacent? Like, you know, what am I doing? You know what I mean? I think that's
gotcha.
I can relate to that. But yeah,
I know you guys. Obviously, they won a competition, right? And then you guys performed out in Philly. You know, so going from, you know, this competition to performing in Philly to now obviously this pandemic. How has this pandemic affected you guys?
It didn't really, honestly, I was working. I'm happy it happened, but I'm not happy it happened. That makes sense?
Like, you know, it makes sense.
I kind of appreciate it because it made me spend more time with my family and friends. It brought me closer to like people that I was kind of like drifting away from in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So it affected everybody, obviously, but it also helped in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think we should look at it from a positive light, too, also, you know what I'm saying?
Before the pandemic, we was working. Yeah, we was doing.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Shows a week, on interviews, everything, studios, and talking to managers, all types of stuff, and then it like came to a halt, like, you understand? So.
What are your expectations within, you know, your goals with, you know, as a group?
I want 14 and Count to be on top of the world, cause I feel like we're so diverse that if you come to a concert and you bring your friend, it's no way she cannot or he cannot enjoy himself because we makes all types of different music. So like at that point we can't miss, even if we're being brought to somebody new, cause you're gonna like something. If you don't like the trap hip hop, my son Keem gonna hit you with the soul music. Jayana sings and she raps and she does everything. So, you know what I'm saying? And you from foreign, my man Scotch is he a beast with it. So it's like you can't not, like, I feel like you can't not enjoy yourself. You understand what I'm saying? When you were performing music or you listening to our catalog, it's not something in there that's not gonna hit you because we all come from do something completely different. Like if you even put us all on the playlist, you wouldn't even think we together or we're friends.
Oh, you guys on the same page with that?
Yeah. I think also with the way we approach music also, I feel is different from what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like with music, it's easy to be like, oh, this is the new wave, let me go over here. But I feel like we literally created our own lane. And in the beginning of the year, it just like, you know, like it was this like this really good snowball effect sort of thing. And yeah, like, you know, we talk about real stuff. We don't lie in our raps. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to put on these like personas of who we are. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very raw and very real. And I feel like in music now, that's not something that is celebrated or that people feel comfortable enough to do, and we do it. So yeah.
I agree with you. I mean, like I feel like a lot of artists they rather have this perception. You understand, where I'm a rapper, I make money, and whatever the concept is, that's what they're about. You know, it's rare when you have. I'm not saying you don't have any, but it's rare when you do find your musicians where they are speaking their truth. You know, I find that what I appreciate about that is that I look at it like you guys are becoming vulnerable, with your sound. And I love vulnerability. Vulnerability just for me, with that I feel your passion. So continue going that route, because a lot it's so many people are, like, the whole purpose to music is to heal, correct?
Exactly. Yes.
So so hearing you say that, like, it's dope. What's your writing process like? I'm curious. Just like, are you guys the type to like get an instrumental and execute it?
For me, I feel like my best verses or songs are the songs that I like create within like an hour, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Like, I feel like my favorite verses, like, is the ones that, just come on the spot, like, naturally. I feel like sometimes if I think too hard on writing, it wouldn't be like a natural feeling or a natural statement or a sentence or whatever. But I feel like music is a what you would say, it's a feeling, you know what I mean? And you basically just expressing how you feel on a song. And when you do it in a spot, when you're not thinking about it, it's more flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been experimenting on flows.
Okay.
So like I'm trying like different patterns, different flows, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the dancehall music. I noticed like a lot of dancehall artists, like they switch flows immediately. So I'm just trying to catch that, you know what I'm saying, and go with it.
Who would you say you're studying right now?
I'm just studying, I'm studying dancehall music overall, but
okay.
My favorite right now, Skilly Bang.
Okay.
But like, whoa. Normal, yeah. But I'm not really studying anybody specifically, just dancehall music overall. Like, it's my favorite genre.
Okay.
So yeah, like
do any one of you guys have like a particular song that you would say made you uncomfortable, like, because you got so vulnerable with it? Like, do you guys have like
personal songs?
Yeah, like a personal song.
I mean, I would say her project low key is kind of deep.
Who?
Your project,
Mine?
yeah.
My whole EP was very hard for me to let go. Like,
why?
It was, again, like you said, I believe that music is meant to be healing. It's the most powerful tool that we have as human beings. So that's, but I was very raw and vulnerable on that album. So from the beginning, it's like, oh, this is me. I love who I am. And it's the intro, but after that, it's like the heartbreak songs, the down, the living in a hood, watching, death and all these crazy things. And, and then you get to Love Back, and it's like, it's a pop song, kind of like an 80s kind of vibe, you know what I mean? And then it's like, I kind of like put my thug on a little bit after that, and then that's the end of the EP. But it was just, I was the last one to drop the EP.
Okay.
Because we all like went right after each other. And I was like, there's like, oh, who's next? And everybody's like, oh, my next is done. And they're like, who's next? And I'm just like, ugh. But I was like, let me just be last.
So from this EP of yours, any particular song like made you maybe super emotional?
Hard Lemonade.
It's
the second. Everybody likes that song.
Really?
And oddly enough, guys talk to me about that song more than females do.
Really? What's the song about, very quickly, if you can explain?
Quickly, briefly, getting your heart broke. Boom, done.
It's always those songs, right?
It's just,
it was so vivid, and like, I mean, I know her personally. I'm her brother. I know what's going on. So for her to put that in the song is like, dang. So it touched me like, damn, son, Jay, you did that. Like, you feel me? Like, so I called. I was at work like, yo, Jay, why you didn't let me hear this? I heard the album when it came out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you each have a separate like album, EP?
Yeah.
Okay, so out of all from your separate projects, anything in particular that, I mean, yours is dancehall, but anything in particular that you would say like maybe was a little personal, or it's just straight up like we trying to get somebody pregnant?
Nah. My EP was all about fun. Like I try to bring the summer to life.
Okay.
That was my
Faulty
motive.
Party.
And it's called literally called Faulty
Okay,
Party. So I
okay.
was trying to like just be lit.
So which one is like, for like I mean I love dancehall, so but somebody who's not a big fan, I don't know, like you just want to convince them. You have one chance to convince somebody to listen to, what track would you pick from that EP?
Stush Gal.
Yeah,
I gotta go with Stush
I was
Gal.
like, yo, let me say it if you're not gonna say it.
Stush Gal, yeah, definitely.
And the
Stush
video,
Gal.
just,
I got
the
the
video is
video.
a movie. Like,
The video is pretty.
Yeah, it was
pretty
dope.
creative.
Okay.
And fun. Yeah.
Did you do the treatment in itself with the video, like, or you guys were all involved with that?
Everybody was involved.
We try to be extremely creative with our videos. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got to stick out from the rest. So we
Okay.
try to do everything you won't do. You understand what I'm saying? So everything that you could think of that you probably won't do, we probably gonna do it.
And the best part is that it be calm.
It'd be so calm, like, yeah.
Really?
It be so calm, but we could make anything.
Yeah, though.
We bring the vibes.
But yeah, a song for me that was very personal for me was Interlude, because I opened up about my depression and singing. Yeah, so that was a song for me, and I put it in there just to put it in there for me. I didn't think it was gonna because that was really the last song I wrote.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was gonna do nothing. But I was like, I'm gonna just do that for me, and then that happened to be one of people's favorite songs. I was like, wow. Yeah, it was like wow. You know what I'm saying?
It was like one of the first ones to get the star. I was like, oh snap.
And I didn't expect that. I was like, damn. It felt good though. It felt good. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of your project?
My project is self-titled. I named it Sweatband Lou right after me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Named it after me.
And what about you, Mr. Quiet?
Oh, here you go, bro.
My project is called What Are You Running For? It was based off of experiences I went through with a truck that I had called a Forerunner. And I would say as far as personal songs, a lot of my songs is pretty personal. It's really organic, no lies, everything is true. If I said it in a sentence, it most likely happened. Some personal songs was probably 60 Story, a song called On, and I think I had another song, and Forerunner.
Okay.
Those are some personal songs for me.
Is your style is it conscious like?
Yeah, it's like kind of sort of, but when I write, I don't try and go too deep because sometimes, people are stared away from it when it's like very like, heavy, but yeah, like I feel like for me, like when I write music, it's kind of in a sense like my inner self talking to my outer self. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's certain like guidelines and shit that help my life, and it can also help somebody else's life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And yeah.
What are I feel like for 2020, for like the third and fourth quarters, what are we expecting from you guys?
A song every week for the rest of the year.
Starting next week.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Huh? Next week we're dropping a song called Complex.
Okay.
Why you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm telling y'all.
So it's like a dancehall hip hop kind of swing
Okay.
to it. You know what I'm saying? I think people gonna like it. You know what I'm saying?
It's on all platforms you guys are dropping this?
Yes.
So it's every week, or like
Every
any
week.
particular day?
Probably Thursday, Friday.
Fridays?
Thursday,
Okay.
Friday, yeah.
And other than that, like what else? Anything else you guys are planning on doing?
Music videos. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully shows start opening back up.
We're actually looking at this venue. You see that? That's it's outdoor venue. You know what I'm saying? So we could throw our own show, do it by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We also gonna have artists that we come with, but we trying to put on like a real show. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nothing rushed, and everything is gonna be quality and rehearsed and everything. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much.
As New York artists, right? I feel like there's always been this whole battle between artists and promoters, right? Where she's like, yeah. How you feel about that? With the fact that you just mentioned, like, real show.
I understand, because it's hard sometimes, because a lot of these promoters, they be chasing the money before they chase the dream.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And it sucks sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? When you really trying to do something, like, you'll be like, yo, you know you should be on that bill, and you know they want you to pay this much, but we bringing you money, because we bring the show out every time. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to tell us to pay for a slot, and then we gonna bring you more money, then we wanna you gotta cut us in on that. Like you gotta like all due respect, you gotta cut us in on that.
So how do you guys go about working with like a particular promoter?
We tell them. I'll let Scott Skinky speak on that.
Working with a particular
Like, do you guys do research and shit like that, or y'all just like straight up meet the promoter and be like, yeah, fuck yeah, you know, I'm gonna work with you guys. Here's the slot fee. You understand? Like, cause there are people like that. So
yeah. I mean, in the beginning it was like that, but then after you realize, oh, this the type of person he is. All right, I'm gonna stay away. But if after you meet different people, because other promoters come to other shows either way, and you try to, you gotta give people. The problem is you gotta give people a chance, cause you never know. So you also gotta see what it is. Like, all right, we gonna see what this guy about. If he cool, we'll keep working with him. If he's not, if he's a little shady with it, we gotta go somewhere else. But it's just all about building yourself and building your brand. Like, you know absolutely.
Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with promoters, but I feel like at the end of the day, we really gotta start doing this shit ourselves, because people are always gonna look after themselves first. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of promoters have stepped over us, and I feel like we bring a lot to the show. When it comes to performing and even people being there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen us go to a show and like let anybody, the crowd down, or like our people that we bring, they always enjoy themselves. Yeah. So, and a lot of people step over us in the past, plenty of times. So.
No, I asked because I am a promoter as well, you know. I mean, I do, the way I work with my artists, like, I try not to do like the whole oversaturated showcases when you have like 60 artists, you know, like that's an issue. Yeah, that's a, you know, and I know those, like the reason why I asked this question is because I like to like take in and see how, you know, like just to improve at the end of the day, you know. But I always tell artists this, like, yo, always, even if it's not like with me, with other people, just do your research, ask, because you know you're right, there are certain promoters where they're about their money, it's about the bag, that's it, you know. So you know, I'm glad that you guys got to experience whatever y'all experienced, because obviously it brought you to where you're at now.
It's a process. You gotta fall in love with the process. You can't.
So you know what I'm saying. So you gotta know. You gotta you gotta try things out. You know what I'm saying. You know, it's nothing mad. Nobody's mad. You taught us something.
Before we take on, we you know, before we play your music, and let everybody where they can find you, like you said, it's a process, right? You guys been working for a few years. I feel, and if I'm wrong, you know, let me know. But let me know. I feel like when you're an artist, entrepreneur, and you're chasing your dreams, you go through your rough patches, right? Your insecurities. Have you guys been individually in that place where you felt as if you wanted to give up? And if you did, how did you overcome that?
As an artist, you go through every single emotion.
Absolutely.
All right, every single emotion.
So how did you overcome a moment where you felt like you wanted to give up?
Being in a group helped me every day. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like they helped me a lot. Like,
I'll be honest.
Just the other day, actually. Just the other day, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to be one of those.
I'm done. That's
you know what I'm saying? Nah, murderer. Like, start killing people. I don't mean to say that on camera, but seriously, like I said, as an artist, you go through every single emotion. Yeah. You just go, especially if you're taking it serious and you start doing shows, you start working with, it's just, this shit will go, you will drive you crazy. Working with my team is one of the best fucking.
Gotcha. You guys have a dope support system.
Yeah, basically.
Another thing too, the idea that, the fact that we have created our own lane, the fact that we are who we are and there's nobody else like us, that's what also makes me be like, nah, we can't give up. Because for great things, right, they meet a lot of opposition. A lot of opposition. So I feel like, you know, when you get that kind of opposition, there got to be greatness behind that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I don't, you know, mean to sound a little spiritual and everything.
No, I was just talking about spirituality before this. So
it's true, because if it feel like you keep hitting this same wall, it's gonna be that one time where them pieces hit, and you gonna get everything that you thought you couldn't have. you can't start something and then not finish it. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. And if you stick with it, it has no choice but to, you know what I'm saying? That's the law of attraction. You gotta have that endurance, and so having them and understanding that, it keeps you being like, you know, even if you get low sometimes, it's just like, I gotta keep at it. I gotta keep doing it, you know?
That's facts.
Yeah, you gotta just find ways to be re-inspired. You know, as artists, it can get hard. You might not be inspired, but sometimes you just gotta dive into your like happy place, I guess. Dive back into the music, listen to different genres. You know what I mean? Get re-inspired.
For me, sometimes, even if you're like not inspired or what's keeping you down, sometimes you gotta attack that. And sometimes you just gotta like write what you feel, and then it's gonna come out the best thing you ever wrote. You understand?
Yeah.
You never know though, but just keeping inspired. Scotch, I'll be uninspired. Scotch will call me like, yo, bro, you gotta listen to it. It's not mixed, but you gotta listen to it, bro. Or Keem be like, spitting something. Jay is saying something. It's like, I bet. Let me send him something. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Let me get back in the lab.
we all hold each other up. Like, nah, bro, I got you. You feel me? That's how I gotta be though.
I love the chemistry between all of you guys. It's dope. It's genuine. That's why, you know, it's not like it's not force fed, you know. I want to just say to you guys before we go on break, I wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
I know this journey, and I say this because it's like, I know in this journey, like you mentioned, like, it's not easy. You're gonna face so many challenges and put in positions where you feel as if you cannot overcome, you know, and you guys are still tackling these situations, you know. Continue, because like you guys just mentioned, and what I love is the fact that you guys know you have your own niche, and not too many artists know how to target, you know, their audience, know their niche. You understand? And you guys know this. So that's the advantage you guys have. So continue striving, continue going. I believe in you guys. And, you know, very briefly, if you guys can let everybody know, where can we find you, your projects, and all your information?
Yo, we are on Instagram at Faulty Uncommon. I go by the name Just Scotch.
Faulty Uncommon. I go by the name Juice __ Juice XX. You can find me on Instagram. Search Juice XX. Faulty Uncommon on all music streaming platforms. All of that.
You can find me on Instagram, Sweatband _Lou, and everything's on Apple Music, Tidal, everything.
And I'm Yo Hawk. Instagram is Hakeem.Hakeem __. And we do have music on all streaming platforms. If you type in Faulty Uncommon, you can find it. And you can also type in our artist name, you'll find it also.
Okay, I'm gonna have everything in the description box, so there's no excuse that y'all motherfuckers, you know, can't find it. You understand? Yeah, y'all already know the vibes, yo. We're gonna come back, and peace. We'll be back.
Check it out one time.
Hey, yeah. Talking to her is like walking on eggshells. An argument to make her scramble. These rap niggas be talking like they Rambo. Like anywhere they can't go, like they can't get their card pulled. She was crying in the whip, we call that a carpool. Her and her friends, Jamaica Ave searching for many men. She only got like 50 cents, $1 in a dream. Fuck a vitamin water, she really want vitamin D. Demonstrating to please any nigga chillin' with cheese. She want that provolone, come back around when the kids ain't home. That's what she say just to get it on. You know her favorite song, bend it over and pop it. Do anything for $1, you know that shit couldn't stop her for sure. Hey, it's not Brenda got a baby, it's Stacy from the 80s and she chillin' in the 60s. Hey, yeah. It's not Brenda got a baby, it's Stacy from the 80s and she chillin' in the 60s. Hey. It's not Brenda got a baby, it's Stacy from the 80s and she chillin' in the 60s. Hey. It's not Brenda got a baby, it's Stacy from the 80s and she chillin' in the 60s. Gather my thoughts beneath the darkest cloud, around niggas who barely smirk or smile. I look around like who gon' hold me down. Besides the cops with the need in my back, I'm black, My little cousin think he tough, it's just an act, I might approach him like what's cracking just to see how he respond, and if it's wrong,
Here's a power bomb. I knew him way before he had any hair on his underarm, and now he talking back to his mom. It's a prom. I'm a problem solver. Tell me what you truly know about this thing called karma. It's spin around like cylinders that sit within revolvers. So if you think you're hot dog, well it'll catch up to ya. You must heard that it'll catch up to ya. I'm trying to figure where my Harley niggas get killed in the broad. Their girlfriend screaming in the hallway. Address 7115. Deflate that man hoop train. And this is not a new thing. It's that chilling by that hoop thing until niggas start to shoot and blah. It's not Brenda got a baby. It's Steven from the 60s and he banging with his homies. Yeah. It's not Brenda got a baby. It's Steven from the 60s and he banging with his homies. Hey. It's not Brenda got a baby. It's Steven from the 60s and he banging with his homies. Hey. It's not Brenda got a baby. It's Steven from the 60s and he banging with his homies. With the utmost respect, I would like to say rest in peace to the young man Isaiah Lee. It's so unfortunate how us as people tend to forget how valuable life is. And I'm here to send my sincere apologies to all those affected by the unconscious decisions from people from the hood. Rest in peace.
Wait. FJH shit, nigga. I'm back, I'm litty. Pockets fat, biggie. Facts. Make moves like Diddy. Run to your block with the glizzy. My niggas get busy. They move, they shimmy. My hood is my city. Yeah. You mad, you pity. Wait. I'm back, I'm litty. My block, my city. Facts. And I always got goons with me. Gang, shit back, glizzy. All of my niggas, they with me. Slide, shimmy. Cold word for Ricky. Cold days, they up in your head like a drop top. She go both ways. And she go round till I say stop. Wait. Yeah, nigga, I ain't playing. 5 shots if they tam. 6'9", way banging. Hit mine, rearrange them. Dip off. Bitch, I'm fly. Kick off. Gun sing like it's Lou Ross. I told DX like I'm New York. Nigga talk hard, but he moves off. Giuseppe shine like a jeweler. Nigga, I'm cooler. You can tell how I grew up. Cause gang size what I throw up. Snitch niggas make me throw up. Real niggas wanna know us, and them bitches can't hold us. They gon' ride like they supposed to. Put your brains on the post too. And they got the bread, you got the toast too. And I got that magic like I'm Frank Luke. I'm back, I'm litty. Pockets fat, sticky. Make moves like Diddy. Run to your block with the glizzy. My niggas get busy. They move, they shimmy. My hood is my city. You mad, you pity. I'm back, I'm litty. My block, my city. And I always got goons with me. Get back, glizzy. All of my niggas, they with me. Slide, shimmy. Cold word for Ricky.
Hablamos por teléfono y así tan rápido acabo cuando te digo que no aguanto más. Me llena de mentiras, dice que no está con ella, pero la cuenta aquí está de más. Porque ya conocí que el que busca siempre va a conseguir. Ya mi Instagram no sabe de ti. Y así tan rápido yo digo que estoy soltera. Y a mí nadie me amaga con su pena. Oh, bailo como quiera, bebo donde sea. No vuelvo ni que me pidiera porque estoy soltera. Cuando te veo digo quién es ese. Oh, bailo como quiera, bebo donde sea. Papi, no te mortifiques porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Venéate, hombre. Cuidado que te puedes perder. No me llames, no me busques. Tú sabes que me puedo mantener. Tú no me puedes decir nada. Yo hago lo que a mí me da la gana. No me vengas a tocar, a otro va a escuchar. nadie me amarra con sus penas. Oh, bailo como quiera, bebo donde sea. No vuelvo ni que me pidiera porque estoy soltera. Cuando te veo digo quién es ese. Oh, bailo como quiera, bebo donde sea. Papi, no te mortifiques porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera.
Hello. Dime, ¿por qué tú me estás llamando a mí? Mi amor, ya yo te he dado a ti muchos chances y desafortunadamente tú lo dañaste todito. So ya yo estoy soltera, me estoy disfrutando. So mírame si tú borras mi número, ¿ok? Bye.
Y así tan rápido yo digo que estoy soltera. Y a mí nadie me amarra con sus penas. Oh, bailo como quiera, bebo donde sea. No vuelvo ni que me pidiera porque estoy soltera. Cuando te veo digo quién es ese. Oh, bailo como quiera, bebo donde sea. Papi, no te mortifiques porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera. Porque estoy soltera.
Reporting live from the underground. I want it all for my body goes underground. The transition to a have from a have not. Did I sleep on my grind? No, I have not. I'm feeling like I'm one hit away. Cause anytime there is a will, then there is a way. And so before there is a will, just an intuition. Get a million, put it into tuition. See, and make sure that my little men are better off. Life ain't always made weather, but I never lost. Cause if I ever lost, another lesson learned. I can sell a lot, but my soul they will never earn. Nah, I got goals in my headlights. The game is full of potholes, so I tread light. And ever since a snot nose, I was dead nice. Before the green Charlemagne, I run the red lights. When you look into my two eyes, see the journey behind them. Pressure bust pipes, but it turned me to a diamond. God ordering my steps, so I gotta keep grinding. I'm aiming at my dreams from the gate, from the gate. Fuck being good, I'm trying to be a great, be a great. From the womb to the tomb, world better make room. Cause I'm here now to make my own space. Walk with me. I used to care about the bright lights. Now it's stacking my money up to the right height. And nothing in my eyesight but the zeitgeist. So to leave a name, I treat the game like it's fight night. Yeah, and I write for my two seeds. For them to win, I shoot for more than the 2 seed. Cause who dreams for less? I'm on the scene possessed until I give my whole team the best. Yes, I'm nothing more than a real nigga. It's understood, I don't say keep it real, nigga. And living through the cold nights made me ill, nigga. Till I get a shot to hit the top, I can't chill, nigga. I will figure out the best move, a chess move, king to Atlanta chess move. So let's move, no minute to waste and fuck fame. Charlemagne, now you're minute for greatness. When you look into my two eyes, see the journey behind them. Pressure bust pipes, but it turned me to a diamond. God ordering my steps, so I gotta keep grinding. I'm aiming at my dreams from the gate, from the gate. Fuck being good, I'm trying to be a great, be a great. From the womb to the tomb, world better make room. Cause I'm here now to make my own space. Walk with me.
Yo, we're back in the motherfucking building. And we have the dark-skinned man with the forever tan, Kertasy, yo.
Look good. You look good.
Yeah, you look. I was just saying, I'm like, yo, his skin. I was like, boy, what are you using? Like, you're glowing, bro. Like,
I be taking a bath in Jesus water after he get out the tub. I just, you know what I mean? I take a I dip right in Jesus bath water, man.
Great. I just want to say thank you for taking the time and being here. You know, I be in your stories. I be like, you this boy is working out like a motherfucker. I was like, yo, I gotta go to the park with him.
Yeah.
I gotta work out with Chaz.
I definitely, since you last seen me, I definitely picked up a new hobby. which I, basically implying into my lifestyle now.
Okay.
Like I'm definitely putting in my lifestyle. So I got with a trainer, somebody I knew for years.
Okay.
He's like 50 years old. Shout out to Marvell. And I seen a transition because I used to work at Red Lobster with him, and he was like a regular big belly old head.
Okay.
And I seen him recently, and he was just like very in shape. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, yeah, man, I just woke up and wanted to change my lifestyle. And a person who's at their age willing to put that effort in, because a lot of people when they get to their 50, like 40, late 40s, and if they're not in shape already,
that's it.
It's like they're like, all right, you know what I mean? They just, and that really motivated me seeing an old head that looks that good, his body that in shape, and me looking all young, and I'm like, what? So I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna come to you one day. And then I went through a little breakup, not a little bit. It was a big breakup.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? Let me start right now. Let me start this journey right now. And it's also I want to, basically change my whole new image and look when I reappear back on the camera and back on the scenes performing with these new music videos as well.
Okay.
So like a little rebrand.
Okay.
But also a lifestyle change too, which is healthy.
I mean, I think overall that's dope because you're just implementing nothing but like higher vibrations within yourself and your brand, and the reason why I'm saying that is like because I can see the workout. I do see the like within your what is it, your physique. Like, and come on, let's keep it a buck. Yo, like the ladies, they love him. Yo, like ladies love you. No, the ladies, like, let's keep it a buck. The ladies love you. Like, listen, guys, I'm gonna say I met this man about a year or two, like 2 years ago, maybe
about 2 years ago.
Like 2 years ago, we took a 28-hour drive, 29-hour drive to Texas. That was the first time for South by Southwest.
Yeah.
First time I met him, and I remember I can never forget was the first time I watched him perform, and this guy was jumping from couches, like you just like he's just doing his thing, and he jumped. I remember you on top of the couch. You were like on the stage. You just jumping. Your energy was just super ecstatic, and I was just like, nah, he's gonna make it. I swear to everything I love, that was my first initial thought. I was like, he's gonna make it, And then eventually, I got to learn him as a person. We've been roommates several times. You understand?
Going on tour,
man. On tour and everything, and we're here. And this is the first time I've had you on the Artistry, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm able to see the transition from that time to where you're at now.
Right.
So
right.
different.
Yeah.
So different.
I always said, if somebody haven't seen you in a long time, always try to come back with something new about you. So when they see you, it's not like, it's like, wow, you've been doing something. You feel me? And I take pride in that. Because I'm always looking to level up every year. And especially if you haven't seen me in a long time, and I love saying this to people. I'm like, yo, if you haven't seen me, trust me, I was working. So when you do see me, I got something new about me that you're gonna be like happy or might motivate you. Because, I mean, that's what I always believed in. Like, don't come back the same. If I ain't seen you in a whole year, like, what have you been doing with yourself? Absolutely, and that's a question I always feel like people gonna ask me, and I don't want to be looking bad. You feel me? That's just like my little pride and ego thing to keep me motivated to always be better and do better and level up. So you know what I mean? Because I want that, like you said. I like to hear that. That's what I I take pride in hearing people that haven't seen me in a long time. When they see me, they be like, man, you look better. You look like you're doing good. You know what I mean? And that just reassures me that I am working, and what I've been doing is working. And I mean, when people acknowledges that, it makes you want to go back harder. You feel me? Like, all right, cool. What I'm doing is working. Cool. I see it. All right, cool. Because sometimes when you working, you ain't got time to really. Like, is people seeing a difference?
Have you, because of this pandemic, then, have you noted, like, actually, because of this pandemic, How did it affected you?
Yo, it got me super more focused because I always been about my business. I've always been about my business, but with the pandemic, it just turned me into a beast. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I always been an introvert. I always been a popular introvert.
Okay.
I I don't mind being at home. I love my serenity. I make sure in my apartment I have everything I need to entertain me, so I don't have to leave.
Yeah, yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? Like everything I need. I got my studio. I record at home. I got cable. I got Wi-Fi. I got a flat screen in both rooms. I got an Xbox. You know, I bought me a new Xbox, so I have everything I need.
Yeah.
I don't need to go outside. And just give me a bad little chick. You feel me? A little bad little shorty to come through and entertain me.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I can just kick out after I'm done. Or, you know what I mean? Then we good money. You feel me? But other than that, the pandemic thing, it didn't really affect me. I got to learn more because I'm
Okay.
always online learning. So I picked up new things. Like, you know, I'm doing merch. So I learned how to, you know what I mean, the equipment, sat there on YouTube for hours learning things, and now I'm producing my own merch, and I made that as my side hustle as well. So I'm providing service for other people. Selective.
That's dope. Now you're realizing, I don't know, like, you know how many times they always mention to us, and I say us, like people like in the industry, how important it is to learn about merch.
Oh
That
yeah.
because they say the money's in the merch.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. Like I done made. Like, I always tell people the story. Like I remember my show I did in my hometown, and I made over $500 in merch, and other artists were buying my stuff. So the fact that to see other rappers and artists coming to buy merch from another rapper, that means you ain't had no pride, no ego. That means whatever I'm selling looks that good enough to the point that you didn't feel like you can't wear it because it's another dude's clothes. You feel me? Which is what I'm wearing right now. Lead team, lead team merch. So I'm wearing it right now. You know what I mean? So I've been doing real good with this, and then I took it another step. It was a girl I was talking to, real shit. It was a female I was talking to, and she happened to learn how to. And she happened to be doing merch in her apartment.
Okay.
And I was like, "Yo, you do this?" She's like, "Yeah, this is my side gig. Like, you didn't know this, courtesy? You don't care to ask. You just be fucking me." Like, I'm like, "Oh no, come on now." So I'm like, "No." So I was like, "Wow." And I'm a person like I always like to learn from somebody something I don't know how to do, and it's something that I really need. It's something like I like as an artist. And I'm like, "Yo, the girl I'm fucking, and that's what she do." Like, and you know, they say, what's the point of fucking somebody if you can't learn something from them?
That's a fucking fact.
Oh man, I'm like, yeah, thank you God for dropping shorty on my lap.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
literally, you know what I mean? Literally on my lap. But all jokes aside, I learned to hustle. I learned all the equipment. I'm like, this what you gotta get. This what you gotta get. All right, cool, cool. You know what I mean? Did a couple of stuff on her at her apartment, learning. And then I was like, all right, cool. I went to Amazon and ordered the best of the best of everything. And now I do it in my own apartment.
That's one thing that I like about you. You always been a quality dude. So when I say a quality dude, I grew up, yo, with that term, scared money don't make no money. So like you are not scared to put money when it comes to investment.
Oh yeah, nah.
And and your quality, your shirts. It, let's keep it a bug. Your shirts are quality. The material in itself is just not the cheap shit that you be seeing.
Nah,
You know.
not at all, not at all. And I'm very hands on. Like I'm hands on with the quality of the shirts that I'm gonna use. I'm hands on with the vinyls that I'm gonna use to print on my t-shirts. Yeah, I'm like a real definition of an independent artist. Like I'm getting busy. Like my cutting machine is right next to my laptop, which is on the same desk right next to my microphone. So you see everything in my living room, and then I'm done. I just pack everything up neatly in my closet. But my apartment is the trap house.
That's what's up, though. Somebody called me today, and they were just like, "It's a DJ, right?" He was like, "Yo, I'm fucking." It gets me upset that motherfuckers really think that they're just gonna make money just from Instagram posting, and they're like, "Yo," And that's, I'm like, that's a fact. There's so, as an artist, you have to know how to put yourself out there, brand. You do
Mhm.
it all from what I see. You not only you do your merch, but I constantly see you on you're constantly branding yourself. You are that type of artist that once he finished performing, yo, what up? Motherfuckers will go to you, be like, yo, shit's dope, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
and you're quick to like, yo, let's network.
Yeah, yeah,
Social media, blah blah blah, whatever it
yeah.
is, like, and I think that's how it should be overall, but you don't see that. So when did you start realizing like this is more than just recording and putting my music out there?
Great, great question. When I realized that was when my first manager, who was managing when I was younger, like when that was when I brought me to a lot of big looks for the industry looks. I realized that when he left me and couldn't manage me no more because we didn't reach a certain level at a certain period of time.
Okay.
And he felt like it was time for him to move on because he wanted to have a family and wanted to get married with his girlfriend. And he was like, "Listen, if we don't get here at a certain amount of time, I'm about to just chill and stop because I need to do I want to do other stuff as a man."
Yeah, yeah,
So, and he was the one that handled the money, the connects, and I took that for granted because I was a kid, so I was just like I just show up to rap. I didn't care about meeting the people or building a relationship. I'm like, this is a grown ass man. This is what he doing. That's what I do. And he told me like, listen, the day I'm gone, what are you gonna do? And he's like, because then you're gonna be by yourself. And when he did leave, I was like, damn, I didn't know, I didn't have no connects. I didn't know who to. I'm like, and I didn't know these people that he was talking to. I didn't, you feel me? So I had to get on my ass and my hustle to really just build. I felt like I had to just do everything. I was all over again, but by myself.
Damn.
So then that's when I learned what it felt like to spend your own money
Okay.
and why you don't waste time. When somebody else spending money on you, you take your time, you late, you don't understand the stress of, bro, this shit might not come back, and we spent all this money until you spend your own money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that made me respect the hustle,
Okay.
respect the music industry. It made me force me to learn and also to check my pride, my ego, and my attitude as well. Because signing up for this game, you're gonna get critique. You're gonna get a lot of people having opinions about you, and this is your basically your open target. And this is what you sign up for, so you can't be in your bag. So what I mean, that's why I'm like I'm so solid now as an artist. You feel me? Like I'm so solid.
I mean, like you said, you have to be. How do you feel like you take constructive criticism well? Like, do you
I
take
take
it
it
and
great.
apply it?
I take it great.
Okay.
I love it. Give me that constructive criticism.
Okay.
Because I know I'm dope. I know I'm nice. So tell me what I can do to be nicer. You feel me? That's how I'm taking it. Oh, you ain't like that? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm about to cook up something for you, just to show you where my range is as a writer. You feel me? So again, I've been doing it for so long that I get it. I understand. And I also know how to differentiate somebody who's giving me constructive criticism and somebody who's just criticizing me.
Yeah.
Period. Don't tell me something bad.
How can you tell?
Huh?
Because you have those. Cause how can you tell, right?
By
Because
by somebody's. It's all psychological. How the person expressing themselves and their body language. It's deeper than just how they saying it or what they say. Like I said, I mean, it's hard to explain. Something you just gotta have common sense. You could tell just by, like I said, just the way they expressing their opinion and their body language, and what they saying at the end after they express their opinion, because they don't give you nothing to make it better. They didn't say nothing. You can say your opinion, but you didn't say nothing that's what can better me. Then you're just criticizing me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if you're saying something you don't like about me and then telling me what I can do to improve that, then I'm gonna take that as constructive criticism
Gotcha.
because you see the potential in me. You want me to do better.
That's true though. It's true. It's definitely.
If y'all get what I'm saying, like I hope I broke it down for y'all.
Nah, you did. You definitely did. The collage. Let's speak about the collage.
Yeah.
Um, did you meet your expectations with this project? Meaning, let's just say, like, and when I say, I feel like as a right now you're speaking with so much confidence, and you're like, I'm dope overall.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you reach those high expectations you have within this project?
With the music and how I deliver the music, yes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm very proud of that project. And I took my time. I took my time with all my records. So it wasn't a rush project at all. And down to the even the artwork cover.
Okay.
Everything that artwork cover is puzzles of my life.
Mm. Was that your concept? Or like,
Yes.
yeah?
Mm-hmm. It was. And it's basically a piece of everything I'm talking about on that project as well.
Okay.
So you might see you gonna see the city of Elizabeth. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You might see an article about drug trafficking, this and third. I'm giving you hints of my life, and then there's a picture.
I like that.
If you pay attention on the cover, there's a picture of me and my ex that I was with for 9 years, but the thumbtack is right over her face, and it was a picture of a moment around the time we was very, very happy.
Okay.
And some of the records on that project, like when I reference like my girl, this and third, I'm talking about her.
Okay.
You feel me? So she's a part of my story.
Mm.
So my whole project is a story. Like if you every from track 1 to 7, they're all true stories. So if you want to know what I've been going through, what I you know what I mean, how I got to here, and my journey, just pay attention to the lyrics. I paint pictures. I tell stories in all my raps. All my raps. Like
What's one of the out of all the 7 tracks? Which one can you say personally hit you in a way? It was just emotional for you.
um
It hit the little corazon, the little corazon right here, that little
yeah,
corazon.
hmm. Which record? I would say I think track one, like the intro, intro. 'Cause I was talking about shit. I was talking about shit. In my intro, that intro was talking about shit because I really meant that. Like I came a long way. It's called Clout.
Okay, yeah, no clout.
And the stuff that I was saying, like it was so real. And when I did that record, I was just feeling myself. I'm like, yo, I came a long fucking way. And you're gonna know that I came a long way. Some of y'all females that deny me in the past gonna know I'm that nigga now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And just the flow, just everything. That whole project, I'm just love it because I'm giving you so many different flows and different lyrics.
Okay.
Like nothing sounds the same. And I purposely I wanted to do a project where everything sounded like a single.
Okay, which is smart.
But with all content though. All of them got content. All of them's about something.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't just these ain't just bars I just put together just a swag. It ain't swag rap. Even though I could be swag and rapping, you feel me? That's what my boy would say. Like Scott, he be like, you be swag rap because he be saying this fly as shit.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? But
and he be fly with it. You be saying the fly shit, and you be fly. Like
listen, I rap. Listen, I live what I rap. No cat. But yeah, like yeah. I say track 1.
I feel like because you mentioned your breakup. You this collage.
Mm-hmm.
How was it for you, like focusing on this project? I know you said it wasn't rushed, but you had a whole project in which you were focused on.
Mm-hmm.
How were you able to balance the whole fact of the relationship, the music, and not and be able to execute everything all in a positive aspect. And I'm only asking that is because I feel like sometimes, especially as an artist, artists are we're emotional people, we're emotional beings.
Hmm.
So sometimes we allow our emotions to get the best of us. How were you able to balance all that out?
My passion for the music,
Mm,
because when you have a passion for something, you kind of build a selfish relationship with that thing.
okay.
And when you have and that's why it's very important for anybody to have a purpose and you're working towards something before you get into a relationship. Because a lot of the reason why a lot of people end up hitting that wall, stressing and crying and running back to their significant other who broke their heart because they don't have nothing that's driving them to keep them focused,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel like you just lost everything,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know. And because I'm a man who's always been having this goal and this purpose, I'm very selfish with that, and that was the best way for me to still keep a positive energy
Mm-hmm.
and move forward with no problems of working the project and still keeping a positive energy
Okay.
to shoot music videos or to continue performing during a bad breakup.
I mean, I give it to you.
You know?
To have a good body of work and overcome a breakup is not the easiest.
Yeah.
I mean, and we all been there, So, um, you know,
I remember what's crazy my ex around that time, she was trying to get me to remove that picture on the cover
really.
because at first her whole face was showing,
Okay.
and then I'm dropping it around the time like we breaking up, whatever. And she's like, "Yo, remove it." I'm like, I can't remove it. Like I already paid the art dude. I can't keep going back, revising. And she's like, "Remove me completely." I don't. I'm like, "Yo, it's not a bad thing. You're
Mm-hmm.
part of my story. It has to stay." And she's like, "No, no, no." So I'm like, "You know what? I bet I'm gonna do you better." So I had the graphic designer put a paper over her face because the whole artwork is a collage. It's like a detective, like a board.
Okay.
And he's basically I'm being under investigation. So these are all different pictures. You feel me? That's why we call it the collage. So it's like a board, a detective board.
Okay.
So what I did is that I had the graphic designer move a piece of paper with a thumbtack so it covers my ex-girlfriend's face.
Uh-huh.
So she don't feel like you're trying to exploit me or you're trying to just play me the fuck out. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm like, you've been with me for 9 years. I'm like, all right, cool. So I cover her face. She still had fine issues with it, but I didn't change the cover. I'm like, yo,
Okay.
you know what? At the end of the day, only you know is you.
Mm-hmm.
Only you know you it's you. You feel me? So right now you're just being petty. You're just being petty right now, just telling me, no, just remove you. No, this is me. This is mine. You feel me? This is mine, and I'm keeping it out there. You feel me?
Okay.
I've been working on this for over 2 years. You feel me? So, and this was my whole. Yeah, I was working on that project for 2 years. Like I take my time with these records. I'll drop singles,
Yeah, I know that.
but the whole body of work, I'm like, nah. So
It's your
then,
baby.
yeah, so I cover her face on it, whatever. But I still kept it there. But maybe one day she gonna wake up when I get more lit in life, and then she gonna really appreciate that cover way more than she probably did when we first break up. Cause now she be like, yeah, that's really me, right? That's really me, right? And I'm talking that shit now. Even if she see this right now and she be like, nigga, please, I don't give a fuck about that. I still want my shit removed. It's all good. But wait till that time in life where I become there.
Yeah.
She gonna go back like, bitch, you know that's me on that cover, right? They gonna be like, you lying. They gonna be like, one day she gonna wanna motherfucking brag that that's her on that cover. But it's all good though. It was part of my story.
You know, your catalog, like we're going into your catalog. I was just like, I already know dealing like being in your life, right? Seeing who you worked with now, these past 2 years. But looking back doing research into you worked with mad people, bro, or you opened up for a lot of people. I was like, yo, you got a this. I was like, you got a dope catalog, like like you opened up for Sean Paul, like like you went to Chicago, and like you had your mentors, like you have a catalog. He has a catalog. What are I guess what's a challenge that you can say that you overcame as an artist?
The challenge of expecting things.
Expectations.
Expectations. That was the biggest challenge because every artist expect shit to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's gonna happen. They expect it to happen. I'm gonna get when they shoot their first video, they think they gonna make it right away.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Or they even had their first little trip. I'm in there. I'm like, bro, or sis, you got so much to fucking do. And it's like it's a roll of a dice. Sometimes you might get lucky, and it happens for you like this because you was in the right position, right room, or you knew the right person, or you was family with you the nephew, the niece, or right executive that's already lit in the game.
Yeah.
But expectations, because I had that for years, and then once I overcame that, I'm like, yo, I will continue doing this, knowing that I might not get nothing in return or anything that happen tomorrow. So that's how I know I have a passion for this.
Gotcha.
That's how you know from a different somebody when you ask like, you still rapping? Or nah, man, I don't rap no more, man. That means you wasn't really a genuine thing. You did it for money, and when you found out your ass couldn't get no fucking bread off the shit, you stopped.
Okay.
So you didn't really genuinely love it. Cause I'm still doing what I'm doing years later, and I wouldn't change nothing. I wouldn't change anything else. Like I said, it's no different from somebody who like to collect sneakers.
No, that's a fact.
No different from somebody who like to collect parts for their bikes or something. Me, I like to do music. I would spend my last recording something, or I don't mind spending 25 to 3 grand to shoot a music video.
Okay.
Some people like, man, I would have bought a car with that, or I would have went shopping. I'm like, bro, that's what gets my dick hard. What you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? What the fuck works for you, B?
I was recently watching like 2 to 3 interviews you had, and I noticed something. I noticed that like you speak very highly of yourself, but I've caught little moments where you have I don't know if it's self-doubt, but I've heard you saying like I'm not on or I'm not on the radio, like and I'm like, when you feeling self-doubt, what is it that you do for yourself to be like, man, shut the fuck up, I'm that nigga? You understand? Like, how you put yourself back on that pedestal?
What?
Because I've caught you doing that.
Right. You know what? I think me saying that's the humble side of me, knowing that you have a lot more to do.
Okay.
So when you catch me saying, yeah, I'm doing my thing, but I'm not, and people are like, yeah, you are on, but you're just not on the top tier. I'm like, yeah, I do feel that way too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just to remind myself you have a lot more to do. You're really not there yet, Kurt.
Okay.
Because I know the truth. I'm not gonna fake the funk, and I'm not gonna fake it to the point that somebody gonna pull my card. But like, nigga, you not really there yet, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm way more than an average person who just started picking up the mic or just trying to attempt to be a rapper. You feel me? So it ain't really a doubt thing. It's just I'm just realistic with myself.
Okay. Because
I'm just realistic with myself what level or what tier I'm on.
That's why I wasn't sure, because I'm like, yo, I don't know that's why I was like, I don't know if it's self-doubt, but I hear so it's you just being humble,
Because some people think they on. Yes, then.
You do.
Because you have a lot of artists who just be feeling, they smelling themselves, V. They smelling themselves, and they just got that whole thing like, yeah. And like, nigga, you ain't getting no checks. You're not getting paid like that. You're not that famous, bro. Like,
yeah.
And them followers on Instagram don't mean shit, my nigga. Like, niggas is not chasing you when we walk outside.
When
you
did
feel
you?
me?
When did you realize? When did you realize Instagram ain't shit with the numbers? Because I feel like I don't know if you, but I know like with me, there was a point where I was so big on just I need to make my numbers. Like I don't even know why I'm not in my 10Ks. Like I stressed out with that. After now, I'm just like, when I get there, I get there.
Yeah.
Have you been like? Were you like that at one point?
I mean, of course, just for the clout situation, but not really. I was always on some like just because I'm always on some like yeah, I'm cool in real life.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of these people on some of the gram that's kind of lit. They're corny in real life. I know some of these females that who are lit on a gram. They're crusty and dusty in person. Like when that makeup is off, is whoa. You feel me? Like you want a perfect example? Here's a perfect example of how these bitches are really not how they look. Right? Go to POF. Download that app POF. Right? I'm gonna keep it. I'm no cap. I just downloaded it on some like. Let me just do this shit, yo. Some fun, right?
That shit.
You want to know proof of how these bitches really don't look how they look? Go to POF, fellas. Biggest secret how you be like, oh my god, your face gonna drop. And go to live. Go to the live section. These bitches don't look how they look on their pictures. The picture that they look so cute in. Because these bitches get so lazy sometimes to the point that they get so comfortable with themselves that they go live with no makeup on. You think you're looking at somebody that just hacked their phone. I swear to oh my God, V. I go to the live section. Anybody just download PO just for fun. Just go download PO just for fun. Plenty of fish. And then go to the live section because when you go to live, all you see is their profile picture first before you click to go inside.
Okay.
You see a profile picture? It's like a fucking prom pic. When you go to their live, you go inside, you like, what the fuck?
Yo.
You jump back like, yo, these bitches be looking hit. And also, you starting to realize a lot of these followers, like like people on Instagram who blue checked up and all that. Some of these niggas is broke.
Oh yeah.
Or they like struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't knock it, but just the reality. I started seeing that a lot working with Scott. A lot of artists got the clout, but realistically, they couch to couch. And that's not a bad thing I'm saying because a lot of people in Hollywood they're roommating because it's fucking
expensive out there.
And I tell people it's expensive to be an artist.
It is.
So a lot of times, unless a nigga like got a job or trapping, a lot of artists gonna have to just they struggle, they couch to couch, but they still make it there. That's what the shit I respect about it.
Okay.
Because you able to hold your image and still do what you got to do to make sure you get there.
Yeah.
And I respect that a lot. So that's when another thing I realized, like, sometimes like, yo, it ain't what like the followers don't mean shit. What's your real life like? When people see me in real life, I'm lit in real life. Like I'm cool in real life.
What's something that you feel as an artist you need improvement on?
What I need improvement on, V, I'm gonna be real with you.
He's like, I don't know.
I don't really know. I think I'm too polished.
So you think you're too polished? So
I think I'm polished.
there's nothing at all. Like you got the music.
Maybe you know what? Maybe
you got the crowd.
You know what? Maybe recording more music.
Okay.
Faster? I take my time. I take my time going like I won't record every day. I'll be real with you. I won't, even with home studio in my apartment. Nigga like, yo, man, 24/7, man. I wake up, eat, sleep, shit. I don't.
Yeah.
I got to let the shit marinate. I gotta let my juices flow. Sometimes I need time away from that studio, just so more creative shit can come to me.
Okay.
I hate forcing it.
I think you let shit marinate because when I look at you or when I hear your music, you're a man who you have a concept for from what I noticed from each single. You have a concept. You write songs. You're not one of those that just rap to rap.
No, no.
You understand that you're not making sense with your shit. You're just like putting words together. That's what I said. Like you have a concept. You know, I look at your songs and not even that, your videos, your visuals. What is it? I know you see me. Right. First, I love that song. You already knew when I first heard that track. I was like, "Yo, you got a hit, bro." And like, I remember us right driving. I think it was to Texas, and you already like, "Yo, V, this is what I wanted to do for the video." And yo, you was telling me,
Right. Oh, the video wasn't done yet,
yeah, it wasn't done yet.
Yeah, I'll be having,
So I now looking at the video, I was happy. I was so proud of you. And you know, again, I understand why you marinate for me. Again, everybody's different. But I understand why you marinate your music because I feel like you're the type that to make you make the music and you have to I made this song and I need a video now because I already see what I wrote. Right?
Yep.
And I see that with you.
I write songs with the video in mind.
Okay. Because I was like, yo, and I remember, and that's what I'm saying, because like, you see me, again, we're driving, and you was like, yo, check this out. And this motherfucker, I think, because yo, Kertasy's not allowed to drive. So now is that we're letting him drive, you know. But Kurt would be like, yo, like, listen to my track. So he'll put his music on, right? And again, like I said, I was like, yo, you got a single right there. I told you, I was like, you got a single right there. Like, just what you're saying, the song in itself. And then I remember you saying, like, yo, V, like, this is what I want to do with the video, whatever, And then moving, fast forward, I see the video, and you pretty much said everything you wanted to do.
Yeah, made that look like a
How
movie.
long was that treatment for that video?
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Tik Tok Shake?
Tik Tok Shake was 1 day.
Okay. You look like you had mad fun.
I did.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I was like, yo, you look like you had mad fun. Pizza and all, like.
Listen, I fed them, gave them drinks. I made sure I took care of them. You feel me? And have fun. Yeah.
How's TikTok treating you, though? How's TikTok Shake treating you as far as, like, as a single with TikTok going on and everything?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'm just been focusing on moving on to the next video right now.
What's your next video?
Creme de la creme.
I like Creme de la creme.
Yeah, and this is gonna be like, everything has been pre-thought of. So you understand, this is the reason why I've been working out too.
Okay.
So hard, cause I'm like, yo, next time I do like a female record video, you know what I mean, some R&B joint, like a girly song. I'm gonna pop out my shirt off on some LL Cool J, 50 Cent. Oh my God, Trey Songz got a new body type shit when he was skinny and went to being in shape.
Yeah.
And it's all a part of my rebrand. I tell people it's deeper than just fucking rap. Yo, you are a character in the movie. You better sell it. You better give these females something to watch and these fellas something to somebody look up to.
When you say rebrand, because I know it is deeper than music. Would you say you started rebranding this year? Or was it more like last year?
I started rebranding last year because I always had a low cut hair. Like if you look at past my past music videos, I had the low cut wave Caesar. Like I had the best waves on the block. No cap. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You know what I mean? I was killing it with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I started growing my hair, I'm like, let me try something different. Start growing my hair. And the music and just the look. And then now that I got a little new body now, and I'm taking it serious. I can't wait to just take this shirt off.
Yo,
I'll be walking around naked. I ain't gonna hold you. When the girls come over the crib now, it's a different type of feeling. I'll be telling people like, yo, Getting in shape is equivalent to a girl who just getting her ass done.
I could imagine. That's a fact. I could imagine.
Dead ass. Dead ass. I'll be in the crib naked. Like, you want something to drink? You want something? Huh? I'll be in the fridge like butt ass. Niggas, I know my body look good. Like, yo, you want something? Nah. No. Go. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Look, no hands. No hands.
Yeah, we be talking shit when we on tour. Yo, me and V be talking hella shit when we on tour. Yo, like she really like the guy. Like she really like the guy.
Yeah,
like,
we really do though. We really do. Yeah, and that's what I appreciate the fact that, like, cause we've been in places where we got like not emotional. We're not emotional, but we got personal.
Yeah.
We got personal. We got fucking. We just with Kurt, you would fucking laugh, bro. Cause this all I remember is Kurt popping up in the back. Like, yo, so you ever like
Word, I be coming up with scenarios and we'll get into deep conversation. I'm such a real person and I'm very blunt.
Yo.
I know how to watch my mouth around certain people, but when you somebody I'm really comfortable with, I give it to you how it is and how I think it might be.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm giving advice or if I'm like looking for advice for myself.
Yeah.
But I'm always a person that you can always converse with because I don't judge. I don't judge.
Yes, you don't.
I don't judge at all.
Now you don't, and what I appreciate the fact that I think what made us closer is the fact like we all have an agenda, right? And one thing that I learned like within these trips that we've gone to is that we are very like-minded. We're hungry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we hungry. We want this, and. I remember like in South by Southwest hosting, and when I looked towards my left, you see Kurt with his motherfucker had a whole table with your merch, your hats, and everything.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember, and the what is it? I forgot. It was the outdoor spot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm like, yo. You're doing your thing, then you go from that to another. The next day we go to, you performing at a showcase or whatever, headlining, and it's again, like I said, like looking at your transition, your process. I know you're hungry, bro. Like I see it, and I saw the fact that you went from hungry to now you're hungry, but you're educated. You can tell, cause before this pandemic, bro, I saw you. You was doing mad shit.
Yeah.
Like I think how many flyers you were on?
Word.
Yo, you was performance,
Stickers.
like motherfucking special appearance, whatever. Like, you should be very much proud of yourself and your accomplishment. I know I am.
I am. I'm not where I want to be or where I want to be. Let me not say need to be, but where I want to be. Yet.
Where's
it's like I don't
you
have time to celebrate.
Do you feel? Because as an artist, I feel like, or not even as an artist, I feel like as a person who wants to pursue greatness, right? In order to pursue great, you need to be great, right? Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna, what is it? If you want to grow, like you said, you're not where you want to be. So what is it that's holding you back?
Nothing's holding me back.
So
that's why I'm
why
continue
you're
working.
Not where you want to be?
I guess I rest my expectations. My goals are so high to the fact that,
When was the last time you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, as far as an artist, that will make you? Before I get into that other question, when was the last time you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation?
As an artist?
As an artist, but when I say uncomfortable, I feel like in order to grow within your craft or whatever, sometimes you have to overcome these uncomfortable moments.
So now I have to come back to.
Okay.
I have to come back to that. That's a good question.
Okay, because
last uncomfortable situation I've been in.
So while you think about that, we're gonna play a music video. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk our shit, and at that he's gonna perform. He's gonna have his clothes on though. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yo. So we'll be back. Y'all already know the vibes, man. subscribe, like, and comment.
Courtesy of Lead Team.
If it ain't about the money, then you can't tell me nothing. I can tell that you front, really mad, cause I'm stunting. Boy, I know you see these money, know you see this blue honey. I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, still can't believe it. Oh, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, still can't believe it. Same little nigga that kept word. Giving them more word. They knew they could trust them with word. Me money brought it back from the whole world. Then a little nigga did his homework. Figured all out how to block word. Then I learned how to whip word. Now I'm on ground with my own word. So I got it all mapped out now. Got my own crib and car now. Switch phones every 2 months now. Got me more than one connect now. Okay, wave goodbye to a 9 to 5. Told mama lies I was working overnight. Really I was at the park with the hard right. Tell I moved out when I got my money right. Now I'm doing what the fuck when I want. You ain't know. Fucking bitches kick 'em out when I want. You ain't know. Eating steak, shrimp, lobster when I want. You ain't know. Put a price on your head if I want. You ain't know. Turn out. Pull up to the function. Bet I get this bitch jumping. If it ain't about the money, then you can't tell me nothing. I can tell that you front. You really mad cause I'm stunting. Boy, I know you see these money. Know you see these blue honey. I know you see me. I do. I know you see me. I do. I know you see me. Still can't believe it. Oh, I know you see me. I do. I know you see me. I do. I know you see me. Still can't believe it. Oh, go figure. Now my ex is calling me. Looking at my phone like, what the hell you want with me? Pick it up, like what's up, make it quick, I'm busy. Can't believe, bitch, had the nerve to say she missed me. What? Now she on my line, tryna plead her case. Said she made a big mistake and never wanted space. So I think we should work it out. What you say, babe? Told her LOL, crying out emoji face. No, 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 ain't fucking with you no more. No, 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 ain't fucking with you no more. If you do better, then you do better. But right now I'm good, plus my new boo look way better. Pull up to the function, bet I get this bitch jumping. If it ain't about the money, then you can't tell me nothing. I can tell that you front, you really mad, cause I'm stunting. Boy, I know you see these money, know you see these blue honey. I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, still can't believe it. Oh, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, still can't believe it. When I pull up to the function, bet I get this bitch jumping. If it ain't about the money, then you can't tell me nothing. I can tell that you front, you really mad, cause I'm stunting. Boy, I know you see these money, know you see these blue honey. I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, still can't believe it. Oh, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, I do, I know you see me, still can't believe it.
Finally. Public service announcement. I need every female around the world to grab your bestie, your cousin, your sister, your mother, your aunt, even your grandmother. Pull your phones out, let's get on TikTok and work.
Shorty in Tik Tok Shake, do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. You
You ain't gotta feel no way. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Booty looking real firm. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. You ain't gotta wait your turn. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Yikes! Shorty look real nice. She's still looking like a whole damn wife. Wanna get married right now, throw rice. I got good pipe, so girl, let me put it in your life. Here's my credit card and go swipe. Swear to God, you can have whatever you like. Say. But on another note, here's a bottle with a Henny, gon' ride the boat. Loosen up a little bit and let it dine throat. Finna have a good time, tell your nigga adios. And your homegirl like bestie, let's go. Let's go. Finna go twerking for a real goal. Always touchdown if the last play don't work. Guarantee I'ma hit the field goal. Yes, sir. Shorty in tip-top shape. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. You ain't gotta feel no way. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Booty looking real firm. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. You ain't gotta wait your turn. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Shake, shake. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok, TikTok.
Have you been changing your eating habits?
Nope.
Nah? Just working out, like, so how long you been working? I mean, like, how long will be your sets? Or just the overall, the workout session?
Be out there for like 2 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I work out 5 days. I mean, we out there 7 days, but I choose to come out 5 to 6 days a week.
Okay.
Which is still more than average need to. But I just, like, what's 2 hours of my day every day to work out?
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Instead of staying home and fucking staying on somebody's titty or being on a fucking computer watching TV. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
listen, if I had to work a 9 to 5, right, I would have had to give up 8 hours of my day for doing for somebody else. So now that I don't take me not working a job for granted.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that differentiate me from other men, other people, other artists. You feel me? Like, I wake up every day.
You're self-employed.
Yeah, I wake up every day early as if I got a job. And, that just, I think it shows discipline too.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody gets himself in shape, because it's a schedule, you have to dedicate to and apply into your life every day to reach that goal. So I have another respect for people who are in shape.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, it's a whole nother respect. And it shows your discipline. And I know it, you know what I mean? Like, when a woman meets a man, that's another key thing that will stand out. You as a man, if you're willing to take care of your body and all that, that means you have some type of discipline within you.
I feel like if you're willing to take care of your health, because you're taking care, that's your health right now. Health is wealth.
It is.
And so not only discipline, you value yourself. That's how I'm looking at it. Like you said earlier, where you was just like, yo, like you're a certain age, you don't have kids, like, bro, like you're let's keep it a buck. You're a rare gem where you're self-employed, you work out, you're clean. I know you're clean because I've been to your apartment, like,
yeah.
And I like that. But I've been to his apartment, fucking like, yo, Kurt, hurry the fuck up. You understand? Like,
yeah, when they come pick me up, every time I hit the road, we go on tour. They come through Jersey. I'm like, all right, pick me up. They still gotta come drag me out my apartment.
Yo, let me tell you. Yo, I'm not here to complain about it, but I'm gonna fucking yo, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I be telling Scott, yo, tell Kurt to be ready, bro. We're not waiting for him. Tell Kurt to be ready. He be like, yeah. And I'm like, tell him, like, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna, yo, we get to this parking lot, and we're like, this motherfucker ain't ready.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm worse than a female. You know, I'll just be doing shit last minute. I'm the type of person like I be want to take a shower like probably 35 leaves just so I could be extra fresh when I get somewhere. I'm smelling good or something like. They be like, you just got this, yeah, you know.
No, he comes out the shower and he be fresh the fuck out while we be all hot, and not that he has food. Kurt, let me ask you this question, right? Have you ever been in a place where you felt as if you wanted to quit, like your career?
Yeah, I think we all been there secretly, but then I snap right the fuck out.
What makes you snap out? Like, what are some of the things? How you overcome that?
You know what makes me snap out? I'm gonna be real with you. When people in your hometown big you up so high to the point they put you in a certain pedestal, like you're already on, or they expect you to be great.
Yeah.
That's enough motivation because I'm not finna embarrass myself. There you go. That's the motivation right there. Because you don't want to go back home and people think you're a certain thing and then you don't live up to that expectation. Because you know people waiting to say, I know your bum ass wasn't going to make it. Or you look at him. So, that right there. And then, again, when other people look up to you, when you have grown men, this is what it really hits me. Because, I'm so used to being in the streets, whatever, or just, So I'm from where sometimes somebody might big you up, or they might be funny or being sarcastic.
Okay.
But I had to get used to getting grown men in their 20s, 23, 24, like I consider you a grown man, telling me how much they look up to me. And it's like, nigga, is you being funny? You being sarcastic?
Yeah.
Because I'm on a defensive side because not knowing that in their eyes, I done did so much in their eyes. It's like, nigga, you there. And I'm so busy trying to get up to another level.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not seeing they looking at me a certain way until somebody had to sit me down like, yo, Kurt, we don't look at you the same because you done did so much out here, my nigga. Even though humbly you might feel like you're not there where you want to be, but to us, you are there, bro. Right? Basically, that's what my man who was being funny, but he was like, man, my nigga, you're there, bro. You done way more than us. We look at you differently.
I mean,
and I had to kind of accept that. You feel me? Like, so when people be thinking, I hope you ain't big headed, don't let it get to your head. Trust me, a nigga still trying to get used to it.
Gotcha.
When a dude come approach me like, yo, like V, on everything I love. Today, I had a do-rag on.
Okay.
And a mask. I didn't have my lead team mask. A mask. Right? I'm covered up.
Okay.
I'm walking out of a 7-Eleven. Somebody honk their horn. Beep, beep. So I'm like, who that? Some dude hop out the car. I don't know who this guy is. He says, Kertasy? In my mind, how the fuck do you recognize who I am?
Yeah.
This is not a friend that I hang out with. This is not somebody I party with, nothing. So I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He's like, yo, that Tik Tok Shake, yeah, that shit hard. So I'm still like, I know that. I'm like, I know that. Thanks. I'm still trying to figure like, yo, do I know this guy? Because I don't want him being offended. Like, so I'm like, yo, what's your name? He said, yo, I still don't know. What's your Instagram? He said, yo, this is my Instagram. He says it's Instagram. I said, all right, no doubt. I said, well, say it again. Just to let him know I'm really give a fuck who you are. I give a fuck who you are. So please reassure me what's your Instagram. So when I go back in my car, I go look up this Instagram. He's one of the like few I know that watches everything I post.
Oh wow.
Or he'll like something, or he watches my story because I pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
So I don't want to call him a fan. I don't want. He's a lead. He's a leader. He's part of the lead
He's part
team.
of the, yeah, he's
He's
part of the
my
lead
lead.
team.
He's part of the lead team because he's somebody who supports me. But he supports me so much, but he was able to recognize me. And then, and I ain't gonna front. It surprised me, but it don't, because sometimes you ever look I think if I see a celebrity walking, don't you ever think like sometimes like I think I can recognize you if you had like just a mask or like ain't that, you feel me? But that shows how much a person's really into you or they support you. Support that I can recognize. I recognize your walk.
Yeah.
I can recognize or if you talk, that voice is so recognizable because I'm into your world or I'm infatuated with what you do. Like that, I can recognize you from a distance. You ever see somebody like recognize you? Like, how the hell you recognize me so far? Like, because they know you, they feel like they know you.
Yeah.
So that was a really like cool, humbling, but cool like. Damn,
that's a feel good moment.
Yeah, it is a feel good moment. Like,
there's
times I done had like, oh, people approach, oh, Kertasy, what's up, bro? What's up? And they shake my hand. I play it off like I know them. Yo, what up, bro? What's good? Yo. You know what I mean? It's that thing. I don't know who the fuck they is. But they're acknowledging me, and I'm like, yo, as long as you feel comfortable coming around me. Because the one thing I don't want somebody like, yo, I finally got to meet this dude. I never wanted a time where somebody encountered me and they had a bad experience. You know how you meet your favorite artist?
What's that saying?
Then,
they say
you don't want to meet your heroes because they can let you down.
Yes.
Because not everybody like to be approached. And then imagine you approach somebody you thought that was cool, and they're like, you're like, damn. And it happened to me one time. I'm not gonna name the artist. He's still one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
But I remember when I met him when I was younger. I was a kid. Approached him, and he was so like. I was like, damn.
That shit is a disappointment.
It fucked me up. It hit me hard. Like, boom. He was on some like. And I was like, damn, are you really like this, my nigga? You can't be like this, my nigga. It fucked me up. And I always said, whenever I get popular, I'm gonna always make the unpopular feel so fucking great. Like you're equal just like me. And I was like that in high school.
Okay.
I was like that in high school. The girls who wasn't that pretty, I know you're not that. But when I've seen the hallway, what's up, beautiful? What's up, girl? What's up? Give me a kiss on the cheek, because I know low-key probably got a crush on me. But I just made your fucking day by doing that. It didn't take much at all. So, and I know how it is being a person that wanted to be accepted, because I made myself cool.
Yeah.
I was a foreigner. I was a short, dark-skinned Haitian kid. So I had it all types of way. I had it bad all types of way. Y'all, you black as hell, you're short, and you're a foreigner. You feel what I'm talking about? I knew like I was I knew deep down inside, nah, I'm cool and I'm lit.
So
Fuck
wait.
that.
Are you born?
I was born in Haiti.
You were you?
But I grew up in the States though. So
Okay.
I came here when I was like 2 years old.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
All right. I was gonna ask you how was that transition, but you.
No, I'm American.
Yeah.
Got my citizenship. Yeah, not deporting me like that.
Yeah,
buddy.
Like...
You still can't hold on to that. You don't know what the fuck they're going on with the government. But anyway, but I was, you know what I mean? So growing up, I had to go through all that, but I don't know, man. It's sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. I was a strong kid. Like I wasn't easily influenced by other kids or felt like, I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm lit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do cool shit to make sure y'all know that I'm cool. So I was known for dancing. Like I could really dance, like on some Chris Brown shit. I could really dance. I just don't do it now because that's not my swag though. But like that's my shit. Like I'm a record. I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper mode. I ain't MC Hammer it out. You know what I mean? But no, I was always known for dancing and rapping.
Okay.
From middle school, high school. You know what I mean? And I got lit.
Okay.
I got popular and I was doing parties. I made myself popular. That's why you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate the ones who are not that popular. Or I try to make the other people that's not popular feel comfortable. Because, bro, I know where you was at. But some people don't have the will in them to build themselves up.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
And some people do. And I say that, I always say, yo, when I'm going to build myself up, all the kids who thought that they was uncool, all the girls who think they wasn't so pretty, or they think they couldn't hang, or can't smoke with us, or can't sit with us, you sit with me. Come here. You sit with me. Come on, little bro. You sit with, I don't know. You want smoke? Smoke.
That's dope.
You a big girl. You could be a big girl. What's up, boo? I'm going to hug you.
I thought he was calling me a big girl. I was like,
nah.
Damn.
But I'm gonna give you an example. You feel me? And I'm gonna let you sit here.
I know.
Like if I had a VIP full of baddies, I would get that big girl. You sit right next to me.
BBW.
I get that BBW. You sit right next to me.
There.
I would do that on purpose, just to make it feel like, yo, baby, nah, you come on, you just as good. Like, you know what I mean? Don't ever think you feel and you look like we're not no better than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can't be better than people. Like sometimes you are better than, but it don't need to be treating somebody like you know better than them.
Nah, but that's dope.
You know what I mean?
You're humble, my bro. Yeah, bro, you are humble though. It's good. When did you start realizing this was more than you? Cause you, from what I'm taking, is that you like to please people, and not that you're like, oh, you're a people pleaser.
No,
but you like to. It makes you happy. Realizing that you see people happy, like, you know, like if you could put that, if your music could put that smile, it makes you happy. If they be like, yo, son, I see you working, like that random stranger, it makes you feel good because you know you made their day. You know, like you just said that, yo, if you this type of chick, I make you feel good. It makes you feel good doing good deeds. So when did you start realizing this is deeper than you?
A lot of people don't know, and some people do know. When my pops died, my mom she fell victim to drugs, right?
Okay.
So I didn't have the typical Haitian mom or lifestyle of a kid being in a Haitian household. No. My mom fell victim to the streets.
Okay.
So just being that kid sitting there like, damn, I don't have the money to do this.
Gotcha.
This ain't the life. What the fuck? This, that, and third. Knowing how sad I felt. Mm-hmm. Knowing how sad and fucked up I felt. Again, if I didn't, I'm only here because I had the willpower within me to want to change and do better and not let it this like steer me to be somebody fucked up in the streets or use that as an excuse of why I'm in the streets. My mama was crack, and it's like, fuck all that. Once you can wipe your own ass, tie your own shoes, bust a nut, and fuck who you want to fuck, you have the sense to do the right thing.
Absolutely.
I hate when people always use the surroundings around them to blame for their faulties of what you chose to do. Like, nobody held your hand, bro. And you feel me? So, me being that sad kid, I just be imagining, like, yo, I know there's somebody else who's sad in a fucked up position like I was, or even worse, and doesn't have the will in them or the drive in them to want to do better or address it and go head on with life. And so that's why when I see people, I'm like, yo, let me just try to do some encouragement from somebody they feel is cool. So if in your eyes you think I'm cool or I'm dope or I'm lit, and I know me acknowledging you because you think that I get so much attention I wouldn't, and giving you some encouragement is gonna make your fucking day.
Absolutely.
So that's how I take advantage of my clout. Whatever clout I got to somebody's eyes. So somebody that's looking at me right now, like, I don't know who fucking Kertasy is. What clout he talking about? To you, I may not be shit. But to some girl or to some little nigga out there who's looking up to me or who's been around my neighborhood, who's been following me, I'm that nigga to them. So I know me acknowledging him is going to make them like, oh, shit, Kurt spoke to me? Oh, shit, he know who I am? Oh, he gives a fuck? I know they're thinking of that. Absolutely. So if that's going to make them feel good, nigga, I'm all in. That's why I do what I do to the people that's like, you know, I don't know. That's how I don't know.
No, you gotta be like that. You gotta be like that. I think I love it because I know, like you said, you come. Me personally, I've had that. I've been in that place where I've been disappointed as well with the person I look up to, as far as like music entertainer, right?
Yeah.
And it'd be like, yo, and that shit is whack. It shit is whack. But because you are being that entertain, because I feel like we all know you're a rapper, but I feel like you're an entertainer for me. And the reason why I say you're an entertainer for me is because you rap, but you entertain when you're performing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you're just solely just rapping and that's it. No,
Right.
you're putting on a show. So the fact that you are this entertainer, you have a clout. So what? You haven't got to the fucking place where you want to be. You know, there's probably a reason. There's probably something that you need to learn in order to progress. You know,
Right.
And that's part of fucking life in itself. You know, but the fact that you are able to acknowledge most of your fans in a humble way is fucking dope, because I feel like that's one of the biggest complaints that you see on Instagram, where people be like, "Oh, here they go. They don't know me." Like IG, you want to be all nice and shit, but in real life, like you said, you whack. You're not like that. Like in person, in person, you're really dope in person. You're really dope when you were really about that whole like, yo, what up? How you doing?
Right.
You understand?
There's a lot of artists who fake online, act like they give a fuck about their fans. Like I see that shit. A lot of artists.
Don't be an Ellen. You heard about Ellen, right?
No.
That's one of the biggest shit that's going on right now with Ellen. She plays this whole nice person on TV,
but she really
and in real life, she's a bitch. They got complaints. They have lawsuits on her and everything.
Wow.
Like they say, like right, it's like all over. Like it's all over. Like all over entertainment, YouTube, everything. Where they're like, yo, she's a bitch. She's a bitch. They say like even the workers be like, you're not allowed to talk to her. Offset, you're not allowed to talk to her.
That's corny. That's whack.
You understand? So don't be an Ellen. You understand? Like you're not you're not that type.
But there's a lot of artists who be fake appreciative with the support they get online. Yo, thanks to all my fans, man. I appreciate you. But nigga, that shit sounds so scripted. Like when you're on live and shit. Like, yo, man. But then in real life, you don't really give a fuck. Like you wouldn't really kick it with the nigga, or you wouldn't really show shorty love. You wouldn't really want to just. You want to eat, bro? You want just like you not really that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Well, Kurt, I'm proud of you. Like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I said it off air, and I'm saying it here. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, you know we're gonna make it. Like I know what you're capable of, and I look forward to thank you for allowing me to be part of your process. You understand? Where I look forward to seeing you to where you want to be. You understand?
Right,
and when you get there, and then when we're all there,
all of us,
we're gonna be like, yo, remember that time?
Yo, of course.
You know, and I say thank you because you allow me to be in your space. You allow me to be in your energy. So thank you for that, because it's a dope process. And I look forward to
appreciate you.
it.
Come on, put me on the spot like that. I appreciate you.
All right, so you know what?
I appreciate you.
I want to get him some
appreciate
shit,
you.
but yo, y'all already know the
Thank
vibes.
you.
Yo, we're about to have Kertasy right now. He about to fucking perform. But before he perform, yo, Kurt, where can we find all your information and find you?
Listen, Kertasy.com, KERTASY.com. Everything. I'm like the only Kertasy in the world, so it's easy to find me. So it's very easy when you type in my name in any social media platform. Instagram, Kertasy. YouTube, Kertasy. Twitter, which I really don't be on it, but I'm like Hove on there. I'm like Jay-Z on there. I'm like tweet every once a year. Kertasy. Like I said, but Kertasy.com is a one-stop shop. All the links to my social media, also to my merch. Lead Team merch, you know what I mean? Lead Team clothes. Check it out. Feel me? Everything's on the bio of my page, my Instagram, everything.
Everything's gonna be on the description box. So you already know. So there's no fucking excuse on why you can't find Kurt. Do you understand? Like
definitely. Your new
Kurt,
favorite.
you ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Yo, subscribe, like, follow the Artistry NY, all platforms, V-Henny _ Y'all already know the
Public
vibes.
service announcement. I need every female around the world to grab your bestie, your cousin, your sister, your mother, your aunt, even your grandmother. Pull your phones out, let's get on TikTok and work.
Shorty ain't Tik Tok Shake, do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. You ain't gotta feel no way, do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Booty looking real firm, do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. You ain't gotta wait your turn, do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Yikes! Shorty look real nice. She's looking like a whole damn wife. Wanna get married right now, throw rice. I got good pipe, so girl, let me put it in your life. Hit my credit card and go swipe. Swear to God, you can have whatever you like. Say. But on another note, here's a bottle with a Henny, gon' rock the boat. Loosen up a little bit and let it dine throat. Finna have a good time, tell your nigga adios. And your homegirl like bestie, let's go. Finna go twerking for a real goal. Always touch down if the last play don't work. Guarantee I'ma hit the field goal. Yes, sir. Shorty ain't Tik Tok Shake, do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. You ain't gotta feel no way, do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Booty looking real firm, do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. You ain't gotta wait your turn, do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Do it for the Tik Tok, ayy. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the Tik Tok, Tik Tok. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Shake, shake.
The Artistry.
Catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or outlets.
Follow us, the Artistry NY.